So within 30 minutes of a workout, deliver the ideal mix of fluids, carbs, and proteins to recharge the body the wholesome way. Chocolate Milk, the original recovery drink. Hi there, my name is Richard Patey. I'm the head coach of Healthy Results Training, and this week we're going to talk about gear that either needs to be replaced or fixed before race day. So let's start with swimming. So in the swim, really the biggest piece of gear that we need to be concerned about are our goggles. You know, as we get close to the race, if we've been swimming all year long in the pool, potentially our goggles are starting to get a little bit worn. So the straps might be broken or the lenses might be scratched from being in our swim bag. So it might be time to look at getting a new pair. Also, if you've only been swimming inside and you're going outside, you may want to look at getting a tinted pair of glasses because that'll help if it's going to be a sunny day. On the bike, this is where we have a lot more gear to worry about. On the bike, what I recommend is 2 weeks before your race, take your bike into your local bike shop. Get it tuned up. Make sure those gears are working just fine. Make sure everything else is in working order. If your bike shop has to replace any of the cables on your bike for your gears or your brake levers, realize that these cables will stretch over time. So about a week in, you may find your gears go out just ever so slightly. You may need to take it in and just have a slight tune-up done to it. Also, one of the things is if you ride long enough, you're going to eventually have a flat tire. This is your one mission this week. I want you to learn, if you don't know how to do so already, how to learn to change a flat tire. This is a must for all people that ride a bike. You can't rely on having someone with you or calling on the cell phone to be able to get someone to come pick you up if you get a flat tire. It's something that you can do in a very short period of time. Most people that I teach how to do a flat tire can change it in 5 to 6 minutes, and these are people that have just learned how to change a flat tire. So lots of great videos on YouTube. Take the time this week to download or look at a video from YouTube and really watch it and sit there with your own tire and understand how to change a tire. You know, the worst thing that happens is you end up blowing one tube and you've got to go replace it. But you know what? Next time it happens to you out on the road, you won't panic, you'll know what to do. And especially if it happens on race day, you're going to have the tools there to fix it. Now, if you haven't done so already, you need to make sure you should always be riding with a full change kit. So you need to have a pump or a CO2 cartridge. You need to have at least 2 tire irons that'll help you to change the tire, and you need to have a replacement tube. So this week, really take that time to go through that and make sure you know how to change a tire. Lastly, on the run, your running shoes are obviously the piece of gear on the run that we need to work at and look at and make sure that you're replacing them at the right time. If you've been wearing them for 5 or 6 months and consistently running, it's time to get a new pair of shoes. You know, too often we wear a pair of shoes into the ground and we start to see some overuse injuries pop up really when mileage hasn't really changed. And it's because you're used to having some really good cushioning on your feet and that cushioning is starting to wear away. So take the time to replace those shoes and make sure that you keep away those injuries. So this week, remember, replace the shoes if you need to, get those new goggles, maybe change the lenses, and make sure you learn how to change that flat tire. So anyway, you've got your job for this week. I'll see you next week.